Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. Well, this is another one of my impromptu um, live streams. And I was getting ready to settle in for the night. And I thought, you know what? It's kind of late. And, um, and I'm just going to go on live. And I came on last night for a few minutes, and I came on the night before for a few minutes. And I thought, I'm just going to go on tonight for a few minutes and see if anybody kind of pops on here. So I'll give y'all a couple minutes. It used to be that I had a set time schedule and I would do live streams. And so people would look for me at a particular time. But I gave up doing live streams for a year, over a year, and I talked about that on my previous live stream. There was a number of reasons why I just quit doing live streams, and so people quit looking for me to do live streams. So when I came back the other night, I realized that you have to kind of get back into the algorithm with YouTube for them to push you out. And so the first night, they didn't even, I don't even know if I think I had like four people come on because no one got notified until the next day. And so we'll see if anybody comes on and if some people come on. If some of my friends come on, that is great. And if not, then I'll just close it down. But I just got in from church about an hour ago, and I go to church on, during the week sometimes, and so it's wonderful. And a little bit tired tonight, but feeling great. I've been up since early this morning, so I have a right to be tired. And I did my full workout at the gym today, which was a 2 hour workout. About an hour and 20 minutes of it is cardio, cardio. And I do like high intensity cardio, and then I go do the weightlifting machines. And before that, I did my 5 mile run. So it's been a pretty busy day. Then I went to church and, made dinner for my family. And so it was pretty busy, plus all my YouTube videos, plus my college classes. And for those of you that don't know, I am a full time college student. And I have been for about 4 years, almost 4 years now. And even though I already graduated college when I was younger, I went back to college again at age 62, and I'm age 65 now. So, so my days are very, very busy, and it's all good. It's all good. And doing I gave up doing live streams about I gave them up exactly a year ago, and the reason, or a little over a year ago, and first of all, I explained that my husband had gotten a cancer diagnosis, and he's 100% cancer free right now. But it was a very difficult time. And so, I really didn't want to do live streaming during that time. And so I didn't. But prior to that, like a week or two prior to that, my YouTube and my StreamYard, it wouldn't work right for live streaming. And I was getting shut off, or it wouldn't shut off. And so I had decided at that point, even before my husband got a cancer diagnosis, to just kind of not do live streaming for a while. And then that while turned into a full year. Hey, Jay Lynn, it's wonderful to see you, my friend. How are you? How are you doing? Jay Lynn, I was just saying I haven't been on here really for a year. And I mean, I do my daily content, but I don't do live streaming. And so now I started doing it, like I did a few minutes last night. I did a few minutes the night before, and and but YouTube does not push me out since I've been off for a year. So I think I have to kind of rebuild that, going live again. I'm doing super, Jalen. It's been a very, very busy year. And, I'm back in college full time and at 65 years old, and life is good. And I know your channel, Jalen, has grown tremendously. And I mean, you have just, I mean, wow. I mean, it's such a huge channel, such a huge channel. And I hope you are doing wonderful. And I have to pop on over to your channel too, but I don't get notifications. See, I mean, I get notifications, but not for a lot of the people that I knew. Hey, Boss Andrew, welcome, welcome, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, like I said, Jalen, your channel is, you're consistent. Everyone knows to find you. They know what time to find you. They know that you're going to be on every night or every day. And with me, when I was doing live streams, I got a lot of people, a lot of friends that came in, and YouTube tended to push me out at that point. But now I've noticed that since I've been off for a year, um, um, other people have told me that they did not get the notification until the live stream was over. So I don't know. I don't know. But it's the crazy world of YouTube. The crazy, crazy world of YouTube. So today was such a busy, busy day, as all my days are. And going to college full time at 65 years old, working out at the gym for 2 hours, and then doing my 5 mile run every day. I run 5 miles every single day. And then I had church tonight. I went to church. Um, and I went to church, and so it was all good. It was all good. And let me go back over here. I'm trying to figure out this StreamYard. Okay, so I have the pop up. Okay, okay, I must be, okay, I'm in StreamYard, but I got to go back and find the little thing here. Okay, got it. Okay, it's interesting in StreamYard, like Jalen, you just did the emoji, but in StreamYard, it doesn't say that. What it does is, like for the last emoji, it put, let's see, what did it put? Let me see what it put for that. It put face red heart shape. So for some reason in my StreamYard, it's it's not putting in it's not putting the actual emoji in. But that's the world of YouTube. So yeah, yeah. The world is such a crazy place. I mean, the last year, and then everything that's going on. I don't really keep up with the news because I try to stay away from it. And so any news that I get, like if anything's going on in the world, I usually hear about it through YouTube. Boss Andrew, how are you doing? I hope everything is going really, really good for you. Boss Andrew, if you don't know Jay Lynn's channel, Jay Lynn has a really big channel, and you may want to get acquainted with Jay Lynn's channel, a really, really great channel. And Boss Andrew, Jay Lynn is wonderful. He's wonderful for sharing out. So you may very well want to get connected with Boss Andrew, because Boss Andrew is he's really amazing. He's got a very kind heart. He's a very kind person. And so, yeah, it's been quite a journey over the last year. Those that have followed my channel kind of know I've kind of been all over the place with different topics, but a lot of it was about cancer. And as you all know, my husband had cancer. He's 100% cancer free at this time. He's doing wonderful playing golf. All of his hair grew back from the chemotherapy. And but we went on a very holistic way of living although I've always lived very holistic and I've always eaten healthy. My husband didn't always do what I did. And so he went on kind of a similar, I created kind of this diet for us, and he went on it. And so, with the doctor's supervision and everything, he is 100% cancer free. So, whether it was the chemo, whether it was the diet, whether it was a miracle, it was all a miracle to me. So, I'm kind of getting back in the groove now about, with other things like maybe, I don't know if I'm going to do live streaming very often, because my issue is, YouTube doesn't seem to be pushing me out. And if they're not pushing me out and I do a live stream, people don't get the notification until like the next day. Hey, Moonglow. Thank you, Moonglow. You know, Moonglow, I cover a lot of topics. Some I have lived personally, some I know people who have lived it, like my husband who went through cancer. Of course, it was our journey together because he was going through it, and we're married and we're all a family here. And so I talked a lot about that subject. And I met a lot of people during that time who were going through the same thing as a result of my videos. And at one point, I did a lot of RV, talking about RVing, motorhoming, because we used to have a motorhome. And so I met a lot of motorhome people. And, I'm kind of like all over the place in a good way with my channel. And it's whatever comes spiritually to me, I share. I don't give advice or suggestions or anything like that. But what I do is I just share with you how I see life or what I spiritually feel. But I never tell people how to live their life or, anything like that. And, I try to keep my topics fresh. And since I have a wide range of people, I try to, you know, if I have something fresh to say about a topic, I'll come in with that topic. But like some topics, I've talked them through numerous times, and I really don't have a whole lot more to say about a topic. So it's not that I'm ignoring that segment of my channel. It's just I don't have anything really, really to say. And so, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm happy. At 65 years old, I have friends that are in, not even here anymore. I have other friends that are not in very good condition physically, and I have other friends that are in great condition. But, the friends that are in great condition are also friends that took great care of themselves. And I do. I take great care of myself. And I dance every day. Matter of fact, I came home from church tonight. I did a couple of my shorts. I didn't put them all up yet, but I did a couple shorts. And then I went into the office and I did my dancing. And that's where I get my dancing videos. Oh, okay. Okay, Boss Andrew. Your channel, you're like I said, Boss Andrew, you are so sincere and you're so genuine, and you don't always meet people like that every day. And it's a real pleasure, knowing your channel and knowing you through your channel. You're really a genuine person. And so for me to do a live stream, I'm not a live stream person. Um, I'm a content provider. I don't, this is not my specialty to come up here and be live, because it's just like me right now. So it's like me, I'm the one talking. So, um, what was your video about, Boss Andrew, that you put up today? So what's on your minds? I mean, what good things are you doing with your life? What kind of dreams or goals do you have for your life? You know, I'm all about living my best life. And at 65 years old, I first of all, I take care of my body, my health. I get plenty of sleep. I drink healthy water. Where did I put my water? Normally I drink spring water, but this is purified water. And I have, because I bought a case of purified water because they didn't have any spring water. And so I bought this, but now I have a lot of spring water. And I drink a lot of water. I exercise every single day, several hours. I eat very, very meticulously and very healthy. And that's how I live my life. And I surround myself with very positive people and people who will, lift me up And, I talked a lot about correction and criticism. I don't surround myself with critical people, but I do surround myself with corrective people, people who are watching out for me, maybe seeing something I don't see, and that are qualified to give me suggestions. And so, I surround myself with good people. And first of all, my family, and then friends, and I have church groups I go to, which I love, love, love. I talk to everybody at the gym. I go to a really, really nice gym, and the gym is it's a beautiful gym. It has a swimming pool and a sauna and all of that. But I'm mainly there for the machines. I do the elliptical for an hour and 20 at level 22, and then I go over to do all the weight machines. And I meet so many people at the gym. I really, really do. And then my husband, I loved, even though we're very healthy eaters, when we eat out, we eat what we want. And so I love to go out with my husband. I love bar food. Hey, John, thank you for coming back. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. This is my third live in a row after being off for a year and over a year. And so YouTube, the way it works, from my understanding, is that they see me as a content provider because that's what I do. I don't do live streams. So until I build up doing live streams on some kind of regular basis, they won't push me out, from my understanding. Now, I could be wrong on that, but that's kind of my understanding. So it's like if I come on every night for a few minutes and YouTube gets used to that, then likely they will push me out so that people will get notified that I'm on. But I think a lot of people think it's a recording because they're so used to me not doing live streams. But it's nice to be live, because then if people pop on, friends pop on, we can interact. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's all good. It's all good. And my channel has such a wide array of people, and I grow my channel kind of the slow way. I just through my content. That's the only way. If someone invites me up on a live stream, I'll go on their live stream if I have the time. But overall, you know, I just build it through my content. So I put my content out there, and the issue with wisdom and motivation is it's topic oriented, and so every time it's different. Well, YouTube also has algorithms, and they kind of decide what your channel is about. And so when I started incorporating my dance videos, it really got kind of messed up because now I'm kind of a dance channel, I'm a wisdom channel, I've been an RV channel, I've been, talking cancer, and then all my wisdom subjects are so all over the place. So I'm not sure how YouTube has me, where they have me placed in like what category. I'm not really sure. So, John, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great evening and a great week and ready for the weekend. I know I'm ready for the weekend. I am. Being that I go to college, and matter of fact, tonight after I get off of here, even though I'm tired tonight because I've been up since early and exercising and doing all the things that I do, um, from the time I put my feet on the ground in the morning, I go, go, go. So, but tonight when I get off of here, I have a huge exam for college that I'm taking next week. I thought it was this past Wednesday, so I thought I was all ready for it. But then the teacher sent out like a big list of things we need to know for this exam. And so I have to sit down and kind of study it. So I think tonight when I get off of here, I'm going to go in the kitchen and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to study, even though it'll be midnight. And actually, midnight is my best time to study because everything is quiet in my house and there's no TVs on or anything like that. And so I can study. So, but college keeps me busy. It really, really keeps me busy. And, at 65 years old, college is very different than it was when I was 20. I went to college at 20, and actually I started at 18. I started at 18. And so college, we didn't have computers. We didn't have all the things that go with computers. And so for me, college is really, it was a learning curve for me. I had to really learn how college, for example, even though you may go in person, everything is done online. So you come home, you do your tests online. And I mean, I love college. It's wonderful. I'm probably the oldest college student in the university, but I love it. I love it. And I'll probably be going to college until I'm like 100, I guess. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not going to be on here long tonight because I am a bit tired and I do have homework to do. But I wanted to pop on and kind of maybe hope that oh, Moonglow. You know what? I, there's so many wonderful cooking channels, and I'm not a cooking channel, even though I normally in the past, I cooked a lot. Here lately, because I'm so busy, I don't cook that much. But, and then I used to do all the juicing videos and how I do celery juice and make salad soup, all my healthy recipes. And, I'm all about being healthy and I'm all about eating healthy. And at the same time, I'm all about enjoying life. Welcome, Naomi. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are doing wonderful. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Naomi, I was telling everybody else, I haven't been doing lives for over a year. And so it's kind of, I'm just getting back into the groove of it. I don't even know if I want to call it the groove because I don't know how often I'm going to do them. I came on for a few minutes last night. I came on for a few minutes the night before, but you have to really have a time spot. And I right now, like last night, I think I was on at 7:30. The night before it was like 8 o'clock. Tonight it's after 10. So when you do a live stream, and at one point in time when I first was doing live streams, I had a tremendous amount of people that would come into the chat because I was very consistent. I came on every day, twice a day. I think at 1 o'clock and at 8 o'clock. And so people knew to look for me. And so YouTube pushed me out, and also people knew to look for me. So it's really, really important if you're going to do a live stream to be consistent. Um, Whereas I'm not right now because I'm so busy, I just can't predict when I'm going to be on. And I don't want to notify, give a notification that I'm going to be on and then not show up. So I just kind of come on. And that's really not the best way to do it because people need to know that you're going to be on so that they'll look for you. And also so that the notification has time to go out. And so that's kind of my thoughts on live streaming. And the thing is too for me, I have a family, and oh, you let me know, Boss Andrew. Just make a comment in my comment section, like on that day's video, and I would love to show up on your over at your live stream. Good night, Moonglow. Good night, my friend. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Yeah, so the issue too with live streaming is like I have a family, and so for me to kind of work live streaming in with my family is not always easy. My two sons are up right now. My husband's in bed, um, and so it's like my family wants my attention too, and so I make sure I give them my attention. Oh, thank you, Moonglow. You're probably talking about my dance videos. I love to dance, and I did dance tonight. After I came home from church tonight, I did a couple shorts, and then I went into the office, and then I danced. And I love to dance. It's such a great way of fitness. Hey, Peter, thank you for coming, Peter. It's wonderful to see you. How are you? Peter has a great channel. It's a more of a travel. I don't know if you strictly call it a travel channel, Peter. Oh, thank you, Peter. Rockin' dancing mom. Rockin' dancing mom. She's got it going on. She's always dancing. But yeah, Peter, I'm 65, and I've been dancing. Hey, Heaven Bound. Hey, my friend. Heaven Bound, I didn't know I was going to be live either. So, we're both, I just pop on. So, and like I was saying, I pop on. I just started back 2 days ago, and I don't have a time slot yet. So people don't know to look for me. Welcome, welcome, Mary. Welcome. Hey, great to have you. Thank you. And, thank you, Peter. Thank you. It's because I take care of myself, Peter. I eat healthy. I drink healthy water, a lot of healthy water. I get plenty of rest, even though I'm tired tonight. I get plenty of west. I get plenty of west. I get plenty of rest. And, when I go to bed, I tell everybody, do not wake me, do not disturb me unless it's absolutely necessary, because my sleep is very, very important. And I exercise, like I said, my average day of exercising probably totals about close to 4 hours. If you include the dancing, my 5 mile run, and my 2 hours at the gym. So it's probably a total of 4 hours a day. I'm not recommending that. I'm just saying that's what I do. And I have for years. I have for years. Yep, Peter, it is. And eating healthy is, for me, is even more so than the exercise. So I'm very meticulous about what I eat. Now, when we go out, or if we go out with friends, or we go to a friend's house, I eat whatever. But at home, I'm very specific about what I eat, how I eat, and what time I eat. I'm kind of an intermittent faster. Oh, Peter. most of I haven't seen the show. I know they moved it from NBC over to Peacock, and I don't know why they did that. Because it had been on NBC for 50 years, and even though Peacock is owned by NBC, I believe, it's still, that was kind of weird that they moved that over. But a lot of shows now are streaming. Like we watch, my husband and I have some favorites, and we don't watch much TV, but if we do watch something, it's usually streamed. And we watch a couple different shows. We watch Yellowstone. um, it was 1883, and then 1923, is it 1923? And we watch Bosch, and I've seen all the episodes of Bosch. Now, I don't like crime shows, but my husband, he said, "Oh, come watch it." So I watched one episode, then I watched two. We started with season one, and we went through all the episodes, all the seasons. Same way with Yellowstone. Peter, I have to look back. It was like 1980, 1980s. It was way, way, way back. So I can't remember. There was I remember my scenes were in a little diner. It was like a little diner. Um, I can't even remember the name of it, but it was when it was at Gower Studios. It wasn't in Burbank. It was in Gower. They had moved it from Burbank to Gower, or I think from Burbank to Gower, and that was when I was there. And it was actually when McDonald Carey was still with the show, when he was alive. So yeah, yeah, taking care of your body. So my channel is all about being your best self, or me being, showing you how I live my life. And it doesn't mean that you need to copy me or me copy you. It just means everybody has their own way of finding and creating their own best life. And so I kind of show people how I live my life, and I tell stories from my life. Um, no, I did. I don't think I met her, Peter. She was on the show at the time, but I don't think I met her. And yeah, yeah, I didn't. I don't believe I've ever met her. I've met a lot of people, Peter, like you. I know you know everybody, and I've met a lot of people, but I forget who I met. So, because it's been so long ago, you know, and yeah, those, I was young. I was 20. I was about 22. Hey, Sebastio, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. In my Hollywood, LA, Palm Springs, Newport Beach days, I was about 22. Well, I was actually, yeah, I was 22 in my LA days. I was moved to the California when I was about 17, 18. And, but that was in the beach area. And then I worked my way over to LA, Hollywood, and kind of lived there. And then I moved to Palm Springs, and then I moved to Newport Beach, and then I met my husband, and then that was it. And then we traveled the world and lived in different places in the country and in the world. So now we're all settled, hopefully for good, and we just live here, and then we go to the beach, and we go to we had a little tiny beach house, and we go to it. And so yeah, yeah. And when you're 65, you appreciate your life, you appreciate other people's lives so much more. You realize that time is I love that movie, Peter. That movie was so funny. Oh, okay. That My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I loved. I don't think I saw the brother of the. Oh, you mean it was the brother of the bride? Um, I did love my Big Fat Greek Wedding. I just thought that was just such a great, great movie. Hey, Mega Van Mike, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Great to see you. See, here I was going to go ahead and get off, but I'll stay on for a few more minutes. And um, one of the things doing lives, the great thing about doing content is you just do your content, and that's it. And then whenever you feel like putting it up, you put it up. And but when you do a live, um, it's a lot different. It's a lot different. You are actually real time, and you have to set aside that time. Peter, that is why I took off a year from live streaming. I'm really a content provider, and I have to say, live streaming is a lot of work. Okay, I love it. It's fun. It's addictive, but it's a lot of work. And the issue is successful live streamers have a time slot, and they're consistent. And I can't really be consistent or have a time slot right now because I go to college, and my family and my workouts and everything else. So, but it can drive you bonkers. And Peter, your channel is amazing. You have a beautiful channel. You really, really do. You have just you are so creative with what you do. We all have our own gifts. And you just really have the gift of bringing that wow to your videos. You really do. I think it's important for us to find out what we do best and then do more of it. And, I'm not technically savvy when it comes to my videos. I used to put up a beginning and an ending, but I don't have time to do all the editing now. So I don't do that. And so I just kind of put up what you see as what you get. And because of my time, just being so busy, if I want to get content out there, I just put it up. That's why I started putting up the dance videos, because I thought, I spend an hour a night dancing, and that's an hour a night that I could be doing videos while I'm dancing. So I do the videos dancing, and then I put them up in hopes it'll motivate people to get dancing, because dancing is wonderful, wonderful. It's really wonderful to dance. It's just such a wonder. You feel great when you're dancing. You feel great. At least I do. I mean, I go in sometimes 11 o'clock at night into the office, because where you see me dance is the office. And so I go in there 11 o'clock at night sometimes, and I start dancing. And I never know what songs I'm going to dance to. Well, Peter, the drone, I would love to be able to do a drone, but I would probably lose it. And so, because we've had a couple drones and my kids lost them. And so I don't know how good I'd be at a drone. But the editing, Peter, takes a lot of work. And so I made a decision, I could just not put any videos up until I, did savvy editing, or I can just put up what I've got. And so I've chosen to put up what I've got. So when I make a video, there's nothing technically editing savvy about my videos. I just come on and then I get off. And, because my gift is my gift of wisdom and motivation and inspiration. That's my gift. So I come on and I do that. Hey, welcome, welcome, Turbolino. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. And so, yeah, so I just come on and, when I do the content. Yeah, Peter. And, I think there's, drones are amazing. It gives, but there again, then you have to start editing. And being on YouTube, if people who make it a career, um, I have friends that are, it's a career. I mean, that's all they do. And I have one friend who is super, super successful on here. I don't know who does his editing, but I mean, he's a huge channel. I mean, when I say huge, I'm talking millions. And uh, so I'm just not sure if his wife does his editing or who does his editing, but I know, when it takes a lot of work. And so being that, YouTube is not my job, even though I'm a monetized channel, it's not my job. I have, call it, I have so many other things I'm doing. So I just kind of, it works for me to do it the way I do it. And so if I, people say, well, I thought you were a motivational channel and here you're putting up dance videos. But, dance videos are motivational, because when you take care of your body and you're having fun, I mean, that's really great to do that. Yes. Welcome, Nestorine. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Peter, I think you just do an amazing job. I really, really do. I mean, you're amazing with what you do. And, like I said, for me, it's really about getting my message across, whatever it is that I'm talking about. Now, when I do the shorts, I can tell you the shorts, um, you have to keep it less than a minute. And that's a problem when you're doing a wisdom topic. Thank you, Nestorine. Thank you. Thank you. And so when you're doing a wisdom topic, to say everything in 59 seconds, that's it's not easy. So because I want to, explain the topic that I'm talking about, and to do it in 59 seconds is not easy. The dance videos I can do in 59 seconds. You turn the camera on, you do a couple moves around the room and put some good music on, and it's fun. I have so much fun dancing. I just love it. I have fun, and so I put my videos up. And of course, you get the people that say, "Oh, you can't dance. You're awful," and and all that. And that's fine. I'm not a, a dancer, professional dancer. I just have fun. Yeah, it is fun to take care of yourself. And it should be fun. And you should enjoy your life. You should enjoy your job. If you don't enjoy your job, find a way to enjoy it or find another job, in my opinion. But, it's the same way with taking care of yourself. Thank you, Nestorine. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Tonight at church, the minister, we have different ministers that preach, and he preached tonight. And one of the things I loved, every minister brings something different to the table. One is very energetic, and one is, they're all different, and they all are equal, equally wonderful. But the one tonight is a very calming presence. He's very, very calming. You feel very calm and relaxed with him. And I hope my channel is that kind of channel. I've been public, what I call public. I've had the channel 12 years, but I've actually only been making videos for the public, public videos for about three years now. I think 3 years. And so, I'm learning every day. I'm like, you can't please everybody, so you please yourself. You make content that you like, and the right people that like what you like will come aboard. You mean, Peter, of your videos or of my videos? Because all of your videos are amazing. I mean, now I haven't been getting notifications for your channel, and I'm fully connected to your channel, so I don't know why I don't get notifications, because I always shared yours out. Oh, Peter, you can, and if you ever find one that you really like, I love when people share my my videos out. Just if you see one that you like, one pops up, because I make so many, a subject or whatever, just share it out. Thank you. I appreciate that, Peter. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're all here to help each other, and we're not an island to ourselves. Thank you, Nestorine. Well, Nestorine, if I get your notification, I will come over there, even if it's all in Spanish. It doesn't matter to me. So yeah. But doing a live stream, now you can hear me. I'm kind of like all over the place. That's not how my videos are. My content is very focused, and that's why I feel kind of more at ease being a content provider rather than a live streamer. Thank you, Peter. Peter, I try to cover a lot of different subjects, but there's subjects that I know something about, or I know someone who has been through it. And I have such a wide array of people from all walks of life. And so, I try to stay true to myself. So whatever I got that day spiritually, that's what I share. But sometimes I do try to go, like, talk about an RV channel, or like I just put up today a cancer video. Now, I hadn't put up a cancer video in maybe a couple months. And, but because now I have quite a following of people who've been through the cancer journey, like my husband went through. I am now, I have so I want to make sure that those people don't feel forgotten about. And I have a lot of different kind of communities within my community. And so the thing about it is, I don't want anyone to feel like I'm ignoring them. So I try to come back periodically, even with something I've kind of repeated. I try not to repeat. I try to be fresh. But, because there was one person in particular said, well, you don't talk about the subject that matters most to them anymore. And so, it's like, I said, well, I don't have anything fresh and new to say, because I don't want to just keep repeating it over and over. Oh, I love those topics. I love those topics, Nestorine. I love those. I have a friend, and she loves, to talk about extraterrestrials and conspiracy theories. She loves all that. And sometimes she'll call me late at night, and I'm like ready for bed, and she's had like one too many glasses of wine, and she'll be telling me all these stories. But they're fun. They're fun. We all bring something new and different and fresh to the table. And that's just be yourself. Be who you are. And when you come on here, welcome, 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 Graft Black, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. When you do a live stream or when you do content, you cannot please everybody. And you for me, I would say the kind of people that come to my channel are 99% amazing, wonderful people, because they wouldn't stick around my channel very long, being that it's a motivational and an inspirational channel, unless they were that type of person. Now, periodically, someone will stumble on my channel that's not nice. And, you know, it is what it is. It's the same way in the real world. People that say not nice things on social media, unkind things, are not happy people, because happy people want other people to be happy. Unhappy people are people that make nasty comments to people, um, are unhappy people. Not all unhappy people make nasty comments, but not people who make nasty comments are unhappy, because you can't be happy and be nasty at the same time. And so if someone doesn't like someone's content, then move on. Then just move on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's so much that goes on in the world. I can't keep track. You know, I don't watch the news, because for me the news is too unsettling. I stay current. I'm aware of what is happening in the world, but I don't dive into it, because, especially with politics, that's the one subject I don't cover on my channel, is politics. I cover, there's a couple subjects I don't cover, um, because they're very divisive subjects. And so I don't cover those subjects. But the subjects that I do cover, I have a few subjects that are more controversial that I cover, and that can, you can get a lot of wonderful feedback, and you can get a lot of negative feedback too, because you can't please everybody. You just can't do it. You cannot do it. So, there again, I stay true to myself. I am here to inspire, not to advise. I'm just to inspire people to find their own best life. And, I try to bring hope to people, honest hope. You know, I did a song tonight, a dance, and I haven't put it up yet. I'll have to put it up later when I get off of here. It's called "Everything's Gonna Be All Right." Everything's gonna be all right. It's a country song. It's got a great beat to it. It's great to dance to. So everything's gonna be all right. And that's kind of how, I hope, with the world situation, because it is a mess. The world is just, it's, kind of really messy right now. But it's always kind of been messy, but it's even more messy right now, and unpredictable. And so, I just, I stay hopeful that everything's going to be all right, and I keep my mind focused in that direction. And I live fully in the moment. At 65, like I said, I've lost some friends, younger than me, and I realize that life is precious, and you want to enjoy it. You want to dance with life and just enjoy. And I just enjoy my life. You know, um, I have a good time. I'm fun. So like when I go out, everybody in this my town knows me. I go places and people say, "I know who you are." You're the lady who runs, or you're the lady I see at church, or you're the lady that goes, thrift shopping, or whatever. People always know me. Oh, okay, Peter. I didn't even see that. No, Peter, it's just what it is I just don't discuss it because, I have my own opinions about politics and I'm very, definitely, I definitely have my views. But the thing about it is that, um, the issue is that, it's such a divisive topic. You can't win. And there's a lot of political channels that are great and I go to them, but I'm not one of them because I'm not good at politics. So I stay in my own lane, which is wisdom, motivation, inspiration. Yeah, Nestorine, just at 65, I just take care of my body. And, what you do when you're younger does, it shows up when you're older. And I always took care of myself, but it's never too late to start. And, taking care of you is the best gift you can give to the people that you love. Because if you're sick or worse, then, you know, you can't be there for your family. You can't be there for your friends. So it's not a selfish thing to take care of you. It's an unselfish thing to take care of you. So I take care of me. I take care of me every day. That's my first priority because I love my family and I want to be here for my family. Thank you. Thank you, Nestorine. I want to be here for them as long as I can be. And so I have to take care of me so that I can be here for my family. When my husband took sick, you know, uh, I'm 65 years old. I was out there hooking up a trailer to our truck to haul stuff to the dump. I'd never done that before. Not many 65-year-old women could do that. I moved furniture around. I painted our house is big. And when my husband took sick, I was up late at night. So I started painting every room in my house. I painted every room in my house. My whole house is repainted. It took me a couple months to do it, but I did it. And like I said, not many 65-year-olds can do that. But there again, it's the ones that take care of themselves. Absolutely, Peter. When you get older, you realize it's in simplicity. It's not, you know, when you pass on to the other side, you're not taking a U-Haul with you and you're not taking all those, none of it. And so just enjoy your day-to-day life. I enjoy my day-to-day routines. I enjoy the people I'm around. If I'm not enjoying it, I look at it and I ask myself, why am I not enjoying this? If I was on a job I didn't enjoy, I would find another job. That's me. Now, it's not that easy for a lot of people. So then if I had to stay on a job, I would find a way to enjoy it. Hey, Matthew, welcome, welcome. And I would find a way to enjoy the job. I think it's important to enjoy the job that you have, and because you spend a tremendous amount of time on your job, and if you're not happy on you're at your job 8-10 hours a day, that's not good. Yeah, and your routines, most of your life is lived in your day-to-day routines. It's not lived in the big vacation once a year. I love the big vacation and all that, but that's not where my life is mainly lived. My life is lived when I get up in the morning through my routines. I head out on the running trail. I'm college, running trail, the gym, making dinner for my family, my church activities, painting. I'm an artist, making YouTube videos. I love everything I do. I love every one of my routines. And if I didn't thank you, Matthew, thank you. If I didn't love my routines, then I would change them. That's me. And it's not always as easy said as easy done. But for me, it's so important. At 65, I'm wasting no time. I'm wasting no time in my life not enjoying my life. I'm enjoying every day of my life. And, I do. No, I think at 65, 25 looks very, very young. I remember being 25. I do. I do. Everyone, I'm going to go. So I don't know, I've been on 3 nights in a row. I don't know how often. Thank you. Thank you, Nestorine. Thank you. I don't know, I just kind of pop on. So you kind of have to kind of keep your eyes open for me and the notification bell on. Yeah, Peter, that's why I don't watch the news. I just don't. I'm an independent thinker, and I listen to God. I listen to my spirit, and that's I'm a person of faith, and I don't want to get a lot of garbage in there, or too much stuff in there where I can't hear my soul speak, or my the spirit speak to me. So I'm very guarded about what I take in, what kind of energy I take in. I'm a big energy person. Um, Thank you, Nestorine. I appreciate that. I think what I will try to do, if I can ever figure out what, usually if I come on, it's somewhere between 7:30 p.m. and 10:30 at night right now. And, if I can come on, um, that's somewhere in that time period. Oh, thank you, Moonglow. Thank you. Thank you. And so, I'm here. It used to be everybody came and hung out on my channel because I was so consistent with my live streams. And so people always knew I was going to be there. And so, I dropped off the radar on live streams when my husband got cancer. And so that really, the last year was really something. And so now that he's all well, I'm kind of trying to get back into the possibility of doing more live streams. Thank you, Peter. Thank you for coming. And I love your channel. Thank you. Well, I'm going to go too. Thank you, everybody, for being here. May God bless you. And keep looking for me, because I don't know what consistency I'll be on or how often I'll be on, but if I do come on, it's usually evening time. Okay. Well, thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I hope to talk to you all soon again. Talk to you then. Bye bye.